Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, what an exciting morning today. We had an earthquake, we had an aftershock, and here I am. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Helen. So, yes, exciting morning with earthquake, I said, and aftershocks. And Helen, your morning live video was incredible. I even shared it. That's how powerful it was. Made it a watch party. So thank you for that beautiful, beautiful message. I truly enjoyed it. And, you know, we have to keep faith, and we have to move forward, and we have to run and leap and jump off highest mountains sometimes. And that was so great because that's exactly what's happening in my life. So it fits so perfect to everything that I'm doing. So I'm grateful for you, and thank you for being part of my journey with me. I really, really appreciate you. So, wow. Hold on. I'm sorry. I guess I'm going to have to come back and talk about my little patch and why I did the 30-day challenge, but it's all good. With the earthquake, I got a little bit just bombarded and forgot to bring my preps. But anyway, yes, my 30-day challenge is done. It's been amazing, and I started it because I was testing one of our new products called Meta Patch. It's a product that optimizes your metabolism, and first 30 days I just used it, did not change anything in my diet or nothing, just called kind of lazy diet, and I lost about 5 pounds. So I decided the next 30 days to do this 30-day, 30-minute walk challenge. And obviously you've been following me turn into this bigger thing. You know, sometimes you start with the pea and then it grows into a watermelon, right? You plant the seed and you expect it's just little thing, and you get this huge giant watermelon, even though you were going for a mini one. So that's how I feel the last 30 days. So I started to test the patch to see if I start working out and walking and, you know, fast walk and intensify my motion, that I might have lost more weight. I did not. Because it is not actually not a weight loss product, it's an optimization of your metabolism. So it's two different things. It's not about weight loss, it's about just balancing your natural being state of your metabolism. So I lost altogether 8.5 pounds. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I am smaller than I've been in a long time. I don't really believe in weighing myself because that gives me anxiety, and I don't believe in that for me. So I know by my clothes, and I'm literally wearing one size smaller pants. I fit into dresses that I couldn't zip up. I feel amazing. And for me, the weight didn't bother me, but the weight represented something from my car accident that I didn't want to hold on anymore. So that's why I did it. And I'm happy that I have this incredible product. And I'm happy because of this incredible product. It took me on this incredible journey of self-healing, self-evolving, self-learning, and letting go so much through this 30 days. And the biggest thing came out of it, that I am powerful and so are you, that our story matters, that our journey matters, not just for us, it's for others. And what it reminded me that my struggle, and I'm not alone. So many beautiful souls reached out to me in the last 30 days and shared their stories. It's such a powerful thing. So you think you're doing something for yourself, but actually you're doing for everyone else. And, you know, my journey becomes part of yours, and your journey becomes part of mine. And yesterday I posted a post saying, I am not afraid to share my story. I am not afraid to share my story. And the last 4 months really made that really clear. And the last 30 days put it all together, that what we've gone through, it's not for us. only, it's for other people. It's like Helen did her morning spiritual reading from the Bible, I believe. If not, Helen, please correct me. And you know, she talked about how, where are you in? Are you taking small steps, big steps? Are you thriving? I'm paraphrasing, but you get the logistics of it. It was so powerful. And she reminded me that faith in God goes together, that, you know, even if you don't have the faith, God still got you. And that's how I feel. God still got me, and reminded me this morning how powerful my story is and how loudly I have to share it. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of showing the worst of me. That is the best of me. The darkest moments is the true bright light. And God answered my prayers. Whatever you believe, whatever God is to you, answered my prayers. I prayed, and He gave me exactly what I prayed for. Actually, He gave me more than I prayed for. And it's my duty, it's my obligation to share my incredible wearable technology and how it gave me my life. The 30 days showed me the power of God, the power of prayer, the power of faith, even when you don't have it. I just prayed to be able to be without pain and take few steps without losing my breath from the pain going through my body. I did 30 days of walking without pain. Yeah, sure, I was sore, but I was sore because I haven't walked for 30 days straight, consistently. And part of the 30 days were my hikes that I walked for an hour and a half straight and climbing the mountain. So God walked with me. He answered my prayers to the highest level. And thank you, Helen, for reminding me the power of prayer and how important it is to pray, even when you don't believe in it. That's what happened to me, and that's what I had to share. And that's why I am not afraid anymore. It's my duty to share my struggles. It's my duty to share my victories. It's my duty to say I was broken, but now I'm becoming. And it's my duty to say I'm not a survivor anymore, I'm a thriver. And it's only with God's help that it's possible. So I'm going to do another challenge. I'm still going to continue walking. That's beyond. I love it. It's part of me now. But I think the challenge will be now is we're going to share our stories. The more we share our stories, the more we heal, the more we help others to show that they're not alone, that if they feel broken, they're just becoming, if they're living in pain, there's an option. It might not be my crazy wearable technology socks, but there's other options out there. Whatever pain you're going through, let's start sharing. Let's start divorcing our old stories. Let's start creating a beautiful new story. Let's acknowledge the pain, the loss. I'm still dealing with the loss, right? And then on top of the loss of my business, the corona hit, right? So it's even more loss of my business, right? But I'm the happiest I've ever been. I have so little financially right now, but my heart is so full of joy and happiness and inspiration. So, money is not everything. We need it, and I want it because I have a bigger picture and a bigger purpose with it, not just for me, but for others. I want to make sure that every single soul that lives in pain, like I did, lived in chronic pain for 5 years and not able to buy my crazy songs that gave me my life back on such a huge level that I am able to gift it. I do it anyway, but I want to do it on a higher level. Instead of 3 pairs a month, I want to go 300 pairs a month. So that's my goal. And that's what Helen reminded me this morning. And that's what the 30 days reminded me, that every step I take now, it's not painful. And I had to go through that pain. And everything happens for a reason. We don't understand the lessons that's in front of us right away because we're dealing with the pain and the loss and the anxiety, depression. Imagine me praying 2.5 years ago for God to take me away. Woo, it still brings tears to my eyes. And this 30 days showed me that I did ask for a miracle and God did give me. So even if you're hopeless, there's something still inside of you, I know, holding on to some hope. So what is my story is that 7.5 years ago, on the way home to celebrate my 43rd birthday, instead of I ended up in an emergency room. And it was supposed to be the best moment of my life, celebrating my 43rd birthday. It became the worst moment of my life, but the greatest moment of my life. I didn't see it then, but I see it now. Instead, like I said, I ended up in the hospital, and for the next 5 years, I lived in chronic pain. I lived with shaking spasms. My body completely shut down. That's how it felt. It did shut down and created spasm. I had neuropathy. I couldn't feel my feet for at least a year. I have lumbar tear. I have L1 issue, sympathetic nerve damage. Neuropathy was pretty much from my hips down. I was diagnosed with chronic regional pain syndrome. I can go on and on and on. I lost 70% of my business. You know, it's not a good look for a hairdresser when your hands are shaking, right, to cut hair. I lost myself. I lost hope. I lost faith. I lost desire to live. It was a very dark moment in my life, and thank God for Kim, my beautiful friend that held my hand through all of that and prayed with me. She believed in miracle more than I did, and I don't know what I would do without her. She was my rock, and I'm so grateful for her. She found these crazy socks, and she told me about them for 4 months. But you know, I didn't see God's blessing. What I only saw is me and poor me, and why is this happening to me? And you know, until I decided not to be a victim of my situation and fight a little bit for my life, and had to use my own sayings on myself, you know, giving up is not an option, baby steps better than no steps, and this is just a moment, Irene. I had to repeat that to myself. This is what I used to help other people and count your blessings, you know, and I didn't see any. I only saw destruction and lost. And it was pretty freaking difficult, but you know, I was in the end of the rope, and I said to myself, you know, I'm gonna pray last time. God is not listening. It's been 5 years. And I'm just gonna, you know, knowing me, always looking for an option, even when I don't see one, right? That's what I said, either take me away or send me a miracle. And I was very specific on my miracle. I said I wanted to be natural. I wanted to be with heart. I wanted to be with purpose. I wanted to have a mission. And I wanted to be able to help others through it. And, you know, maybe a business. I don't have a lot of money, so please don't make it expensive. And listen, after that prayer, Kim said, I'm going to send you the socks. And I'm like, fine, send them to me and I'll see what happens. Nothing is going to help because doctors told me so. There's no options for my situation. Well, here I am telling you, thank God for Kim, and thank God heard me and he sent me a miracle. And in 7 seconds, my life has changed. And I have been changing people's lives from that moment. And I've been giving hope, and I'm giving inspiration, and that's why I went through all of that. I only see that today, that my struggle, my pain was for me to go through, to understand it and help other people that live with chronic pain and depressed and lost hope and don't believe in miracles. So miracles do happen. I am the miracle of my own prayer. God does listen. God does hear you even when you don't believe it. So continue praying, continue staying in faith. If you lost faith, stay in hope. If you lost hope, stay in faith. And I want you to share your story now. I want you to give hope to others. I want you to go live, Share your story, hashtag my story, and let's not waste the pain that we've been through. God gave that to us for a reason. God gave us for purpose, to share it, to thrive through it. Let's show others they're not alone. No matter what you're struggling through, even if you haven't received your answer or your miracle, still share the struggles that you're going through so others will not feel that they're alone. If you move 3 steps from where you are, share that gives hope to others. There are 3 steps behind. So that's my new challenge, 30 days. I will be sharing different parts of my story and how I am coping with and what the lessons that I have received from, you know, and I want you to join me. I want you to help me help others to be inspired and not feel like they're alone in this dark moment of their life. They don't realize it. That's the brightest moment of their life. So thank you for being part of my incredible journey. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for letting me come into your lives every morning and share my feelings, emotions, and my passion to change lives, to help people understand that not alone, that they don't have to suffer alone, and to share that my miracle could be their miracle, or I am more than happy to connect them with another miracle, that we're on this together. And I really appreciate your time and your energy, and I cannot say that enough. So wherever you are, it's just a moment, and giving up is not an option. And medium steps or big steps has to be taken. There's no room for small steps, really, truly. Time is now. Time is present. The future is not promised. Look, I woke up to a hurricane and aftershock, and it was pretty big. So today is all we got. So let's create the best life that we could possibly live. And the glass is overflowing with all the answers that you need. It might not happen the way you want it. It might not show up for what you're praying for, but it's showing up in the way it's supposed to show up. Mine show up in the form of a crazy wearable neurological technology sock. And it allowed me to walk for 30 days with no pain and just gratefulness in my heart. So thank you. This was difficult life to do, and I promise I will respond to all of your messages, and I appreciate every single one of you. And let's do this together. You are amazing on the last 30-day challenge. So share your story, hashtag my story, and please hashtag me too in it so I can see it and share it, and let's change some lives. Love you guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you all later. Have an amazing Thursday.